What's up, guys? So I'm not sure how much I've filled you in, but I just got Friday. Today's Saturday or Thursday, I think. So I just got in Thursday. I got my snake eater injectors. Oh, that's upside down. Oh, it's upside down on the box. So I bought 1000cc snake eater injectors, and I'm working on swapping these out right now. Before I had the stock 42-pound injectors in here, and so my injector duty cycle after like 4,000 RPM was at 120%. So I was really pushing the stock injectors like to the max, and I'm also running the meth, so the meth was compensating and giving me the extra fueling that I needed. But running the stock injectors at 120% was probably like a little risky because they're a lot more prone to failure when they're ran at that level. So with the new snake eater 1000 cc's in here, I'll definitely have plenty of injector. I think these injectors are rated up to 1200 horsepower on pump and like 900 on E85, I think. So we should have plenty of room. I don't plan on going to E85. I'm gonna stay on pump. So I'm getting these changed out right now. I got these 3 already changed over. I got to do the other 5, and then we'll throw it back in there. I have already messed with the tune a little bit to get the tune ready for the new injectors, scale them up, and it's pouring raining outside right now. You can't really see the rain on the camera, but it's raining, and I won't be able to drive it tonight in the rain. So tomorrow, hopefully, we'll go out and do some pulls, and I'll start doing some MAF tuning for these new injectors. And yeah, we'll go from there. So it's a little dark in here, sorry, but I just entered in all the stuff for the injectors, and I loaded the new tune file, so I'm about to see if it'll start. I've got the log open. So I'm just out here driving around. The steam port vent right there, if you can see it down there, was just squirting away. You can see it bubbling still. And also, there's a bunch of oil all along this valve cover. It's almost like it's pushing oil out of the valve cover. I actually don't have my catch can set up yet, which now I think I need to do that, because this side here is just open, vented for the valve cover. This side over here is still hooked up to the stock line that goes down into the intake, which means when I hit boost, it builds pressure into the valve cover. That valve cover don't even look like it's sitting on there right. What the heck? So I might need to pull this valve cover off and see what's going on with that, because it's definitely leaking oil out of that now, and it's leaking out of that steam port coolant. So we're gonna head back home and handle some issues. So I've got the injectors dialed in a little bit better. I'm having a little bit of trouble at the idle. It's probably because I don't know what I'm doing, but they either idle super rich and then they drive good, or it'll idle normal and then at like low RPMs at certain spots when I'm hitting the same cells as idle, it'll be like super lean while I'm driving. So I think I'm probably going to keep it for now until I figure out what I'm doing. I'm going to keep it where it's idling rich so it's not going lean when I'm driving. I've been talking to Brad from Snake Eater, and he sent me some like different injector data, so I'm gonna try that out, see how it does. And I've also been doing some research and figuring out some things that I might need to change to get them to run a little bit smoother. But they've been doing really good. They've been smooth for the most part. It's not very far off at all. The idle, it was idling at like a high 12, 13 or something like that. So it's a little rich for idle, but it's not gonna hurt it. So I might just leave it alone like that. Other than that, the injectors have been doing good. So where before I was at 120% duty cycle, now it's sitting at like 45% duty cycle. And I also turned my methanol up to where it comes on at 6 psi and is full spray at like 12 psi. Before I had it where it started spraying at 3 pounds and it was full spray at like 6, I think. Or no, I think I had it 3 pounds and 10 pounds, so full spray at 10 pounds. So now I use less methanol because I was going through the methanol quick before. And so I don't think I showed this either, but for my methanol setup, I have the controller just ran right here into the center console. So you can see I have it set to come on around 6 pounds, and then it sprays full spray around like 12 and a half. I guess that'd be in between 10 and 15 would be probably be 12 and a half. And it has a status light here that lights up, and the more it sprays, the brighter that green light goes. And I have that LED also up here, is just like a double of that LED, so I can see it while I'm driving. So yeah, the injectors are doing good, and so I'm gonna get this catch cam put on and probably do a little bit more driving in the next video. I'm trying to get out and do more clips of the car actually running and stuff, but it's been kind of crappy weather. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, and see you next time.